back to That Mom with Boys. So this video is going to be about my hernia repair surgery. I haven't been on any of my medias lately because I've been, really weak, and you're probably like, well, how does that work? You can always just post something, and it's like, yeah, but I can't get up to do the normal things that I normally do on my medias. And that is, DIYs and stuff like that. But I will be doing a couple of those this week, it's going to be some decorations that I use with the kids. It's really cute. Keep up on my YouTube channel so you can see them. I will be doing, boo handprints, or showing you ones that I've done in a previous and showing you how to do it. Or the butt pumpkin, those are really cute. So, without further ado, I want to explain why I had hernias and how they were repaired, not prepared, but repaired. So, sorry, I had to have a pit stop of a drink. So, with my hernias, the reason why I had them, well, I had one of them since birth. Now, if you were born in the 90s or early 2000s, they didn't really practice safe hernia repairs for babies or for infants, So they did this thing where they told parents to put either a quarter or a nickel on it, and normally it's on the belly button with babies or toddlers. And my doctor, when I was an infant, told my mother to put a quarter on it, tape it there, and it push it back in. Well, it pushed it back in, but it caused it to stay there, and that one was right here. That's not why this incision's here, just so you know. I'll explain that in a little while. But mine from my infancy was right here, and it was a tiny one, don't get me wrong, but it was tiny. That was the first one. My second one was big. It was the size, he said when he got in there, it was the size of a baseball. And it was right here. And that's what they call an abdomen hernia, not an umbilical cord hernia like this one. But when they got in there, to start off, they said that it was going to be a 3-hour surgery, and it was going to be a minimally invasive one, where they took 3 incisions on the side. Excuse the booby. 3 incisions on the side. And what they did was they would go in there with a machine with arms, and they feed a camera through the middle one. That's this one. And the arms would be through that one down there and this one up here. And what would happen is they were going to go in, they were going to fix it, and then they were going to put mesh through and close up my muscles that had separated due to the big one. Now, my muscles... So my muscles were like, they're supposed to be a little gap, like about that, but they were like that. So he had to put mesh to pull them together. So my ab muscles basically were separated. So I just had to show that to you. Excuse my fat ass, I'm sorry. Now, but when they went in there, he found 2 other ones. One was the size of a ping pong ball, and the other one was the size of a, golf ball, about that big. Ping pong ball and a golf ball. And those 2 were over in this area. Now, why did I have so many hernias, you might ask? First of all, when you're a woman and you have kids, when you have children, growing in the womb, your abdomen makes room for them. And when the uterus grows, it pushes your, your intestines up or back. And mine were pushed up. And what happened was they got tangled. And 2 of them were strangulated, the others were not. But I had kids back to back, and I didn't notice the hernias after I gave birth to Jackson. I only noticed them with Jameson because I was in pain, and you could literally see it. Now, like I said, it was supposed to be a 3-hour surgery, and I ended up spending 5 hours in there. When I got done with the surgery, I didn't really feel no pain, and I was very drowsy. My husband says that when he came in to get me, I had like the biggest smile on my face. I wish he had taken a video of me. Apparently it was really funny. Now, it's the same day surgery, so you will be out and about, but you will not be up and out. It took me 3 days to actually go to the bathroom on my own. Now, my doctor says it's because I had so many, and he had to, move things. That's another thing, coughing hurts. I also got the flu for my kids. So, now, my doctor said that it speaks of how many I had. I could not, move like normal. Now, I will say that because I had more incisions than normal as well, just due to the fact that I had so many, and he had to have another entry point to get to the ones on my right side. Because if you remember, he went in through the left side because they were closer here. And he didn't know that there were some over here, so he had to go in above my belly button. So he ruined my belly button piercing. I don't think I'll ever recover from that. But that's why this is so bruised. The amount of mesh he had to put in right here. So he chose to put all the mesh in through here. You're probably wondering, how the hell did he put mesh in through that? I don't know either. But he put it in, and he covered up the ones here and the ones over here. And he was just planning on doing 1 piece of mesh, and now I have like 2 pieces. One right here and one right here. This one hurts the most because, I don't know, maybe it's because it's on a muscle or something like that, but touching right here feels like sandpaper still. Just touching lightly. Now, one thing that when you go into surgery that I found really weird is that they don't want you to shave anything like 48 hours prior. Now, my recovery has been slow. My husband just went back on the road. He was home for a week, so it's going to be interesting. Now, after hernia surgery, you're not allowed to pick up anything above 10 pounds. Both my kids, he is 35 pounds, and Jameson is 20. So we had to accommodate for when my husband went back on the road to be able to take care of the kids. So I turned Jameson's bed into a toddler bed. He has that convertible crib thing where you take, parts of it off and it turns into a toddler bed. And then I had to take Jackson's porta potty away and let him use the bathroom in our Jack and Jill bathroom from now on, because Jameson's in his toddler bed, so he can get out of it and get into Jackson's porta potty that's in his bedroom. And you're probably like, ew, you leave that in there? And I'm like, yes. It was the easiest outcome because we only have one big bathroom. So, and that's our Jack and Jill. And so, all of our stuff is stored in there, and we really didn't want him getting into it. And he was pretty clean. He never played in his stuff. Did you, Jackson? You don't play in your poopy? Say no. No, that's nasty, right?
That's nasty.
If you can hear him, he still has a little bit of the flu. Now, also, my husband had to teach Jameson how to climb the stairs, which has my nerves on edge. I don't know why with Jameson I have acted slower when it comes to treating, getting him to do things quickly. I think it's due to the fact that he's, my baby right now. Also, another thing with the hernia is that you will feel like a cripple. Taking showers or standing up for long periods of time. They were fighting over a chip my kid dropped. Standing up for long periods of time will feel really tiring. But you just gotta get up. Something my dad said at the beginning of my healing process said, do not baby it. Do not baby it, because babying it will make it worse and make the healing process slower. So that night, on my 4th night, I got up. I did what I needed to do. And I started getting up on my own in the bed and not waking my husband up and asking him to help me. Because why? Because I knew that in a couple days my husband was going to be back on the road and I needed to do it for myself. You just gotta have the willpower. Fight through the pain. And if you're female, use the breathing techniques you do when, you went into labor. It helped a lot. Now, I'm going to get a little nasty for a second. Taking the first shit, it hurts. It feels like afterbirth. When you take the first shit for the first time, it hurts. But again, use those breathing techniques that work and, get you through it. But that's about it with my hernia. I will show you some pictures and a video of the day of my surgery. I also had to have blood because of the surgery ran so long. But that's about it. Oh yeah, because it's a robotic surgery, they had to give me 2 IVs. One on this hand, one on this hand. This hand fed the liquids and stuff, and then this one gave blood if I needed it, and it did. They give you antibiotics when you're in pre-op before the surgery, and also fluids. So,
yeah.
You got anything to say?
Yeah, I went to the doctor when I get sick.
Yep, you did go to the doctor right after Mommy got fixed, huh?
Yeah.
What did the doctor say?
Me will get fixed in the doctor.
Yeah. How old are you?
Please
What's your name?
show Jackson.
What's your full name?
Jackson.
Robert.
Jackson.
What color is your hair?
Black.
No, blonde.
Blonde.
What color are your eyes?
Green.
No, blue.
Blue.
Good job. What's my name?
Mommy.
What's your daddy's name?
Gigi.
That's your grandma. What's daddy's name?
Daddy.
Okay. High five. Interview with my son. Alright. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and hit that like button. Maybe share if you want. If it'll be helpful to anybody you know that's having hernia surgery who's also a mom. But stay safe. Love y'all. Bye.
We went back to our house.
Here they are, Hector. Let's go get that naughty speeding car. Can you see her?
Bye bye bikinis.